Well, hello, folks, and a very long time no see, and for that, my sincerest apologies. To my loyal subscribers, thank you both so much for your patience. By way of compensation, over the next few weeks, I'm going to attempt to upload a little bit more regularly because I actually have quite a few songs in the pipeline. A lot of them will be Lehrer's, and some of those were requested by you, so thank you so much for that. But some of it could be some classical stuff or whatever I feel like throwing in between, so I hope you enjoy those too. But for the meantime, as you may have noticed by the fact that I'm in nothing more than one skimpy layer, I am no longer in Scotland, and I'm in fact in the place of my birth, Johannesburg, South Africa, a city whose reputation surely precedes it. And for that reason, I could think of no better way to kick things off than with one of Mr. Lear's most irreverent songs. And I really do mean that. So if you don't share his or my inky black sense of humor, then, well, now would be the time to switch off, because this one really isn't for you. It's called My Hometown, and it's essentially a satirization of a type of song that will be immediately familiar to you. It's where the songwriter says that no matter how many blemishes or warts their hometown might suffer from, it's still beautiful to them because it's home. And there are many examples of this from across the genres. Empire State of Mind by Alicia Keys, On Wisconsin by Bob Dylan, Sweet Home Alabama, Leonard Skinner. Even in the hip hop genre, there's On My Block by Scarface, there's a whole album called Compton by Dr. Dre, and then, of course, London Calling by 21 Savage. See, it's not all boomer humor on this channel, folks. Moving swiftly along, this keyboard was lent to me by a very kind soul who seems to have forgotten that he did so. So if you happen to see this, please do feel free to come collect it whenever you need to. But it does have a honky-tonk setting, which I feel will be very appropriate for this next song. So here it is. It's called My Hometown. I really have a yen to go back once again, back to the place where no one wears a frown, to see once more those super special, just plain folks in my hometown. No fella could ignore the little girl next door. She sure looks sweet in her first evening gown. Now there's a charge for what she used to give for free in my hometown. I remember Dan, the druggist on the corner. He was never mean or ornery. He was swell. He killed his mother-in-law and ground her up real well, and sprinkled just a bit over each banana split. The guy who taught us math, who never took a bath, acquired a certain measure of renown. And after school he sold the most amazing pictures in my hometown. That fellow was no fool who taught our Sunday school, and neither was our kindly Cardinal Brown. I'll have to leave the rest of this line to your imaginations. In my hometown, I remember Sam. He was the village idiot, and though it seems a pity, it was so. He loved to burn down houses just to watch the glow. And nothing could be done because he was the mayor's son, the guy that took a knife and monogrammed his wife, then dropped her in the pond and watched her drown. Oh yes indeed, the people here, they're just plain folks.